Hi, I'm Joe Newcomb, and today's morning musings is nothing is ever stuck. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a few years ago, and the world has completely changed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will interrupt myself and give you the most recent information. At the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Nothing is ever stuck. About 12 years ago, I took a class with David Spangler, and he said in New Age circles, there is much judgment for being stuck, that you have to keep growing and changing in overt ways. He said nothing is ever stuck. I recalled he used physics or biology as examples. When something looks like it isn't moving, the atoms and molecules actually are. Even something that has physically died is undergoing change as it breaks down and transforms into something else. In winter, it seems like everything has gone dormant, and yet under the surface, there's a lot of activity. Seeds are germinating, getting ready to generate new life, which won't be evident till spring. A professional author I knew once explained how hard it was to time clock the creative process. So much writing gets done in one's imagination prior to coming out one's fingertips onto the keyboard. You can be mulling about your garden, seemingly doing nothing, but work is going on. In terms of personal growth, we judge ourselves for being stuck or feeling stuck, when in actuality, all our issues are coming to the surface to be worked on. Sometimes it may seem like an issue we've struggled with or thought we'd resolved before, and we feel discouraged that it's come up again. In reality, we're dealing with it at a deeper level. Often we feel the most log-jammed just before we experience tremendous breakthrough. What to do when you feel this way? Sometimes doing nothing is the best answer. Part of feeling stuck is when we go into effort and we try very hard to get unstuck. Effort blocks spiritual creativity. Taking a break, letting go, allows the universe to bring to us the change we're trying to manifest. Resistance is another aspect of effort and will magnetically attract what we don't want. If we're resisting an issue, sure enough, it will show up. Releasing resistance, not fighting with what is, can make it have less power over us and even disappear completely. If you're feeling stuck over achieving a positive outcome, baby steps might be the solution. We'll get overwhelmed imagining the end result and not even start. Losing weight is a great example. It involves changing eating and exercise habits and also your self-image. Trying to do all of that at once is too much. Breaking it down into literally bite-sized pieces, substituting fruit or sugar, drinking only liquids with no calories, taking walks can bring you success as you grow into the new you. Increasing prosperity and abundance has similar steps as well. It can require awareness of spending habits, being able to see or feel yourself at an increased income level, and letting go of old and sometimes family patterns. Usually, however, the only thing that is stuck is the voice going on in your head, telling you that you aren't or you can't move forward. When you recognize and dismiss your inner gremlins, you'll suddenly see how productive you actually are and have the energy to take great leaps forward. This week, should you feel motivated, try any of the above. Do nothing, take baby steps, and see what happens. And leave me a comment below when you do, because I love to read your comments. So again, this is something else that really doesn't need any upgrading necessarily, because nothing is ever stuck, and yet we are encountering some huge boulders dragging us back to the past, or within us too, we're hitting resistance and stuck patterns. And the reason for that is because we're in a huge collective shift in consciousness. Greater consciousness is coming into form, so greater light is being shone on those things that are stuck within us. But none of this is insurmountable. We can surpass the things that we're stuck with because at our essence, we are consciousness. Consciousness is never stuck. So the suggestions I have here are really how to coax your body through this growth space into expanding into something new. And when you break it down into baby steps, or even just give yourself a rest to get out of resistance, incredible changes can happen. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends, and also click the like button and subscribe, and that way you're telling YouTube to share it far and wide, and it gets out to people who really need this information. If you'd like to have a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of your life and also what's going on in the world today. If you like some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study course where you learn how to work with energy to increase money, and miracles in your life. If you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my private sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and what's going on in your life today, and then I can answer any questions that you might have. And it's all recorded just for you. If you want to learn how to do this for yourself, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a good preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and give you specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.